Good morning, everyone. Hope that you all are having a blessed day today. Now, in this video, I want to talk to you really quick about some simple ways of how you can keep your lawn green throughout the whole entire summer. Let's jump into the video. Now, the first thing that you want to do in order to keep your lawn green throughout the whole entire summer is you want to make sure that you're giving your lawn some water. Please understand that everyone's going to be going through some temperatures that are going to be in the 90s and even in the hundreds, and that's also going to be coupled with the humidity being at a high rate as well. And the only thing that can keep your lawn from stressing out is going to be water. The first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you're giving your lawn at least an inch of water per week. I have a video that shows you exactly how to be able to collect an inch of water. Make sure that you go back and check that video out at your earliest convenience, but you have to give your lawn some water in at least an inch if you can be able to do so. The second thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you are watering your lawn before 10 a.m. The reason why is because when you get after 10 a.m. and that sun starts to rise, the only thing that sun is going to do is evaporate that water that is on the grass blade. So if you're watering it early in the morning and that water gets down in the roots where it needs to be, this can be helpful to the plant versus the sun coming out and basically evaporating all of that water off of the grass blade. When I normally water my grass, I'm watering at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's nobody out, no kids out on no bus stops or anything. My water cuts on, then it cuts off on its own. Don't have to worry about anything. My grass is getting the ample amount of water that it needs. And third, of course, you know, if you're not giving your lawn any water, your grass blades is going to start to curl up and thin up on you. I have a video that shows you exactly what the grass blades look like. This right here means that your grass blade is going to be under stress, and the only way to bounce it back out of stress is to give it some water. Now, the next thing that you want to do in order to keep your grass green throughout the whole entire summer is you want to make sure that your blades are sharp. Now, this is going to be a simple but overlooked cultural practice that a lot of people will not pay attention to. Now, when you come into the springtime, it's important for you to keep your blade sharp because you don't want to enter the season with a dull blade and you're already starting to stress your grass out. But as it is important in the springtime, it's much more important in the summertime because the grass is going to be up under stress. Remember, cool season lawns do not like heat, and whenever we're going through a lot of heat, that can put some stress onto the grass blade. And if you're going out there cutting with a dull blade, they can also put some more stress onto the grass. Remember, when you're cutting with a dull blade, what you're going to be doing is that blade is going to be ripping the top of the grass blades, which is going to stress that grass out. And your grass is already going to be under stress by sitting in some 90 and 100 degree temperatures. So remember, whenever you're going through the summer and it's 90 plus degrees outside, make sure that your mower blade is sharpened. And the last thing that you can do to help keep your lawn green throughout the whole entire summer is spoon feeding it. Now, this is optional. You don't have to feed your lawn. You can just make sure that your blades are sharpened and giving it some water. But what spoon feeding is going to do is it's going to give your lawn a pop of color throughout the summer. Now, when I say spoon feeding it, I mean you're feeding it just a little. Not a pound of nitrogen per thousand, not 3/4 pounds, not a half a pound. You're just feeding it just a little of fertilizer just to give it some color. Now, what I like to feed my lawn with in the summertime to give it that color pop is this right here. This is Simple Lawn Solutions Lawn Energizer 600, or what I call it, my money green spray. Now, you can get this solution in several sizes. You can get this in a 2.5 gallon, you can get it in a gallon, or you can get it in this size, which caters towards the homeowners, which is a quart, and this is 32 ounces. Now, this particular fertilizer is going to give you a low dose of nitrogen, and it's going to be packed with nutrients. Nutrients such as magnesium, manganese, sulfur, and iron. Now, this particular spray is going to keep some color in your lawn whenever you're going through that stressful period. Now, there are several fertilizers out there that you can be able to use that can help you spoon feed your lawn throughout the whole entire summer. This is just the one that I'm comfortable with using because I've been using this for a couple of years now, and I'm satisfied with the results that it gives me. Now, when you order this product, there's only one thing that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to make sure that you measure your lawn and you know exactly how much square footage that your lawn is. Because this particular bottle covers 3,200 square foot. So if your lawn is smaller than 3,200 square foot, you know you're not going to be using this whole entire bottle. If it's bigger than 3,200 square foot, you may need to order you a couple of bottles. But besides knowing the square footage of your lawn, the simplest thing about this is you don't have to do any mixing, you don't have to do any measuring. Only thing that you do is just go outside, get your water hose, hook it up to this, twist it, cut your water on, spray your lawn, and then watch your lawn turn money green. And that, my friend, is the best way that you can be able to keep your lawn green, or shall I say money green, throughout the whole entire summer. Y'all have a blessed one, and I'll see y'all in the next one.